it's not like one size fits all. It's really identifying that client, their needs, what is their goals, and what is their selling language, you know?
I like that too.
Some people are visual. Some people want to know the numbers. Some people want both, you know? So just kind of identifying that early and making that my goal.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Selling Houston podcast. I'm your hostess with the mostess, Courtney Okonlamo, broker, bae, and owner of Collective Realty Co in Houston, Texas. And we are now, of course, expanding to Dallas. Watch out for that. Today, I have somebody that's going to stop all of the trains. Okay. So first and foremost, who are you?
My name is Alyshia Han. I am not only a realtor here at Collective Realty, I am the team lead for our sports and entertainment division.
Yes, she is.
So, yes.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
So I brought you here today mainly because, of course, I want to set the record straight. I'm really good at doing that, right? So we're going to do that. However, I really wanted people to get a little bit more insight as to why we started the division, what the division means for the city of Houston and really all of Texas. But then most importantly, wanting people to know how they get in touch with us to embark upon these journeys, and then also kind of what to look for. You know, if they're looking to partner with us, if they're looking to use us to achieve their real estate goals. We're going to set the record straight today about what the sports and entertainment division really is and why we started it. So let's just jump right into it.
Okay, let's do it.
So Alyshia was extremely bashful in her introduction. So I'm actually going to reel it on back and reintroduce her. So this is Alyshia Han. She is not only one of our top producing agents here at Collective Realty Co, but she is also, as she mentioned, the team lead of our sports and entertainment division. And what she forgot to mention is why she was chosen to be this team lead. And for me, the decision was absolutely unanimous within the office. We truly admire her commitment to excellence, her commitment to our elite clientele that we service on a very, very high level. I pulled you in, I'm not sure if you remember this, on a deal, about a year or so ago,
last
that
fall.
You have kept in confidence from the very minute that I shared it with you, and I never forgot that. So for me, it was a no-brainer. You were the right person for the job.
Yes.
But I think what people are missing with these sports and entertainment division leads is that we're not just here and put in place to service people in the sports and entertainment industries.
Correct.
We actually are looking for ways to be charitable, to be giving, to connect the dots so that people within these realms have a safe space to do business within, as well as a safe space to connect with us. So it's not just all about real estate. For me, it's more of a passion and a mission to provide value where I felt like it was lacking.
Right.
What do you think? Have you seen a lot of different brokerages go into this direction? What do you think about it?
I feel like it's the land of opportunity here.
Perfect.
Before we launched our division, I did a lot of research.
Of course.
Trying to find, who's making noise in the city as a sports and entertainment, team or division.
What did you find?
I found that there is a gap in the market, honestly.
Oh, a gap in the market.
It is.
Well, you know what? It's funny that you say that because there's room for everyone, right?
It is.
There's a lot of opportunity for us to, tap into different markets. What I do, you may not be able to do. What you do, I may not be able to do. The types of clientele that I am looking to command, you may not be able to command that, and vice versa.
Correct.
So I think it's important for any brokerage out there that's creating a sports and entertainment division of any kind. I think it's important to just recognize that we can all do this. Like, it's not slated for one person or another.
Yes.
And most importantly, It's all been done before, ladies and gentlemen.
It has.
We're not the first to do it. You certainly aren't. So,
no, we won't
let's
be
just
the last.
all do it.
You know, our goal is to dominate, though.
Period.
I think that, you know, for me, I have a sales background.
Okay.
And so I started off in the Galleria, working here, working there, building my clientele.
Right.
I always tell you, I think my experience at Louis Vuitton really helped me build the level of customer service that I'm able to give now.
It really is top tier.
It is, you know, but it's because I had that elite training.
Right.
You know, I really did. And so being comfortable with these high net worth individuals, celebrity clientele, you do have to kind of be in a certain mode to deal with that kind of clientele.
You do.
Not everyone. Some people get starstruck.
We call that fanning out.
Oh, yes. Some people fan out, you know, and just knowing how to be in control of the ceremony, as I like to say.
Oh, I like that.
You know, being
the ceremony. We need to coin that. So it's a ceremonial experience working with you on transactions, whether it's, you know, you being in sales previously or in real estate. Tell me a little bit about what that process looks like. How do you roll the red carpet out for your clientele at that level? So really, we're solution based, and that's what I was taught. You know, we are the solution. The client has the need or the problem, and we offer the solution. So keeping that mentality really helps you be able to control that selling ceremony. Yeah. It's funny that you say that, because that is literally, you know, what I have preached, you know, most of my career, because you don't know it all at the beginning, right? But most of my career, and especially now, I've realized what my passion and what my calling is. And it's to solve problems. Yeah. So a lot of people like to bring you their problems so that you can wallow with them or maybe vent with them. And I'll allow you to vent a little bit, right? But ultimately, I'm listening to you to resolve your problem. Yeah. And when I realized that I am a solution-based problem solver, and that's my superpower, I really decided to kind of take off with that. Yeah. So when my agents call me, they're usually calling me with the problem. Yes. They're not calling me to celebrate. Yes. Right. So I have to be able to do that. Clients are the same way. We have to be able to solve their problems and not necessarily act like they're nothing. Right. We do need to empathize with them. Right. Yes. We need to understand where they're coming from. But ultimately, they are not aligning with people that can't solve problems. Right. You know, so if you're going to stay in that with them, just be prepared to probably not get referral business and, you know, not be their choice again the next time that they're ready to make that decision. Yes. So I love that. So what other things do you think you do that kind of sets you apart from other agents that may be in this sports and entertainment realm? I would say, you know, just having experience with that clientele, I kind of already know how to handle them, you know, because sometimes they have to be handled a little bit, you know, and you set the tone. You're in control. Okay. So, you know, even if it's not, let's just, you know, it could be any client. You have to you have to run your showings. Yeah. Otherwise they will run you, you know? So just, you know, from start to finish, having a plan. Okay. A lot of times these clientele are used to a high level of service. So having that very clearly, you know what I mean, constructed for me when it comes to showings, when it comes to transportation, when it comes to just accommodating them. You know, we work hard on our vendor list so that when those clienteles need a chef or where do I shop, that's actually a big deal. We're solution based. Yeah. So it's a one-stop shop. And I think that's really what makes our team and my approach to the team different. Yeah. Is it's not like one size fits all. It's really identifying that client, their needs, what is their goals, and what is their selling language, you know? I like that too. Some people are visual. Some people want to know the numbers. Some people want both, you know? So just kind of identifying that early and making that my goal early during those buyer or seller consultations, identifying what type of client I'm really working with so that I can tailor
my job to how they are, my style.
Right. And I think it's important to remember too, I know we're focused on, you know, the high net worth individual conversation right now, but I think the biggest thing that sets Collective Realty Co. apart from potentially other agents and brokerages is that we have a certain level of service no matter the price point, no matter the client. This sector was designed so that we can tap into this particular market and tap into, you know, what they need in order to achieve their goals, because let's face it, different budgets and different price points and moving constantly, they require a different skill set than a first-time home buyer, right? True. Even if a first-time home buyer is a celebrity or an athlete or whatever, they still are going to require a different skill set. Yeah. So that's why we tailor-made, you know, this division to be able to, you know, increase that access. But also what I wanted to tap into is tell us a little bit about, you know, the philanthropic things that we're looking to do within these sectors. Do you have any charities in mind that you've already kind of scouted out or would like to kind of create partnerships with Collective Realty Co. on?
I do. I mean, I know that community outreach is super pivotal in our role a lot. And I do have some charities in mind. I kind of want to keep them because I don't want to expose.
Oh, okay. That's true.
I don't want to expose the person, you know?
Right.
But definitely some, you know, Texans, athletes, former Rocket athletes that are in my network.
Okay.
Being able to contribute to their organizations,
makes a big difference.
It does. And it really helps building it like from the inside out.
Right.
You know, sometimes I think people focus on just the sales and the numbers, but people don't forget you showing up, what you did for them without the sale, you know?
And it's also important to remember that a lot of them have come from somewhere just like we are. I know a lot of times we like to put, you know, people of this stature at a certain level or on a pedestal. Exactly. But the truth is they come from everyday walks of life as well. They typically don't forget their history and their background. And this is an opportunity for us to kind of reach back and allow them to realize that we also value what they value. And this goes across the sector. You know, we as a brokerage, we do a lot of community outreach. We're actually doing one tomorrow as a group.
We are.
But saying all that to say, I just think that it's important to really make sure that not only are we connecting on that professional level, we connect a little bit deeper on a personal level with our clients. And I love that the team is kind of getting together to do that. Yeah, so that's great.
Because ultimately you would think that these individuals want, you know, the top producing agent in Houston, but no, they want someone that they can relate to, someone they can trust, someone they've built a rapport with.
Right.
So that's, you know, how we kind of approach it.
That's true. And a lot of people don't realize that, you know, not only do we sign NDAs, which if you're not familiar with that, with what that is, it allows people to protect their privacy when they're working with us as a firm. And that's why you won't see us posting celebrities and posting the people, you know, that we're working with on an avid level, because we respect their privacy when they request that we do that. So you just have no idea who we're working with.
No, you don't.
And clearly your database has shown it over the years. So again, we're just really, really happy that, you know, you've decided to let us choose you to lead us into this direction. You know, we're a very fresh firm. So being able to even do this so early on is usually just unheard of.
Yes. And I'm honored that you chose me to lead the team, that you believe in me. You gave me the opportunity. You know, and I was wondering, I have all these clients that I've built over the years. So now being able to circle back and, you know, show them that I'm doing real estate and they already know my level of service, you know, so it kind of just fit perfectly.
Okay.
It did.
Love it. You are just always so cute, cool as a cucumber, like they say.
Like, one of my
what is that about, by the way?
One of my favorite quotes, I learned it in college.
Okay.
Proper preparation prevents poor performance. It's the 5 Ps.
Okay.
So for me, proper preparation prevents poor performance. Knowing I have showings the day before, you got to be prepared.
Yeah,
this is not something they can tell if you winged it.
Yeah.
You know?
Really?
They can.
Wow.
So just staying prepared, staying ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
You know, already writing down questions, they're going to ask. When you're showing the houses, already.
That's true.
Know what type of floor it is. Know what type of counters it is. The proper names. Even for myself, I've had to educate myself on just elevating the vocabulary to match these high net worth individuals.
Yeah. And I hate to be so cliche, but real quick, Selling Sunset, right? Mm-hmm. Selling the OC. Selling Sunset has a new season out. And of course, I've binged on it like twice already. I've got 3 or 4 more times to study. But I kid you not, and I think I've mentioned this on a podcast episode before, I literally use it to study.
Same.
And when you're dealing at this level, it is extremely interesting to not only see the things that we're doing already, but also just kind of seeing what goes on behind the scenes of the things that we're supposed to be doing as a firm. So I find that, interesting that preparation is one of those things. Mm-hmm. And when you are preparing for these showings and preparing for these tours, what do you see? Like, what's the craziest thing that you've seen yourself do? Are you printing out like crazy details regarding, the listing? Are you looking at history?
I'm sometimes making them a folder so that they have something to go off of and follow off of. I'm Googling, what can this be called? Different names. Yeah. Like you said, using the shows to kind of study from it. And I find with this type of clientele, having, like we said, like that full service kind of concierge. Yeah. So having an interior designer or whoever does your staging, watch how they stage, ask, what is the sofa? Right. Ask ask details about the decor that they're using to stage, or just pick their brain, you know, in terms of interiors.
And I tend to see that they want to walk in turnkey. Like
they do.
They don't even want to sweep the floor.
Sometimes they want to buy the house furnished.
As is. Yeah, fully furnished, everything in it. Don't touch a thing. This is what I want. So you just never know what you're going to get. So I think, like you said, it's really important to be able to, juggle that.
Yes.
So with this person that you're helping now, you said former Rockets player coming back to Houston, it sounds as if, too, it's important to kind of talk to the audience about what it looks like after you retire, what it looks like when you're ready to kind of, reinvest all of those, maybe millions of dollars that you've made over the years.
Right.
And for me, what I'm noticing is that it's always the ex-athletes and the celebrities or, retired or what have you. They are constantly investing in real estate. It never fails. You can't show me one successful high net worth individual that does not own property. And if they do, that's the exception to the rule. And it's probably less than 1%.
Yes.
You usually find a trail of real estate behind all of these individuals. And what I find intriguing is that not only are we having a hard time as real estate agents explaining that to the general public and first-time home buyers, when we are dealing with these retirees, all they want to do is write us a check and say, hey, tell me the best way to triple this. Tell me the best way to invest this so that I can now, live on a retirement basis.
Yes.
And real estate is always the answer. So tell me what, your particular high net worth individuals, what are they saying to you when they are ready to kind of retire and dump that money into different buckets? Do you see them gravitating more towards development? Is it, short-term rentals? Is it kind of buy it, hold it long-term? What's been the consensus overall?
It really just depends. It varies per client.
Okay.
A lot of them, the main goal is to diversify their investment portfolio if they already have it. Yeah. So maybe they've already been a silent investor in this business. Right. Maybe they already have a franchise. Now they want real estate. So I've had a client want to buy into commercial business.
Okay.
So buying the business, buying.
Oh, I like that.
The actual, for him, he wanted to break into the medical field.
Okay.
So we looked at
I think I remember this one.
Yeah. We looked at him purchasing urgent care.
Okay.
Purchasing the business and
Money
the real estate.
makers right there. Okay.
And, at that level, a lot of them, you're speaking to their financial advisor.
Yeah.
You're
not
sending
even
the numbers to their finance person. And if it makes sense, they'll write the check.
Right.
So they just are numbers focused more. So, I mean, and you do have the ones that are, care about if it's community or, if it's a school or building, a hub for kids or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
But a lot of them are money oriented.
Yeah.
I
mean, let's face it, they're making millions of dollars over the course of their career. And a lot of these sports realms specifically, they are making that amount of money in very short time frames.
Yes.
Contracts can be canceled. Yeah. Contracts can change. So it's really important that they have a group of, well experienced and rounded individuals that can make these recommendations for them.
Yes.
Which is why for me, I've really adopted the term real estate advisor versus real estate agent.
I like that.
And it's because, quite frankly, that's all we're doing. We've gotten to the point where we have the expert opinions, we have the expert plays for them. Yeah. So we know exactly what it is that they need to achieve their goals. And I also find that at that level, since they're used to relying on agents, they're used to relying on financial advisors, they're used to trusting us.
They are.
With first-time home buyers, a lot of time we're kind of fighting them tooth and nail, to get them to do the right thing, to get them to do what really they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
But what I realized is because we have grown so exponentially in our craft and in our experience level, we are now well equipped to service these individuals and give them expert advice as to how to invest their funds. Yeah. So that's why we are the choice. We are the choice. Alyshia certainly is the choice. And we definitely want to make sure that, we're pouring that back into the athletes, the celebrities, and everybody else that is willing and ready to invest their funds.
Totally.
No matter the market.
No matter the market.
So that's where I'm at with it. Okay, so crazy story, right? Because everybody always wants to know the crazy stories. And we have one for you today. So I'll never forget, it was maybe a year or so ago. I was out of town for a soccer tournament for one of my sons. And I got this crazy call, and it literally was a crazy call. It was from some random person. I'd never met them. I didn't know who they were. And of course I could have easily said, yeah, you're lying. Click, right? Yeah. But instead, because in true Courtney fashion, I'm always answering my phone. I'm always responding, to texts and random phone calls that may be spam. And lo and behold, I answer the phone and there is a manager of a celebrity on the other line. And this was no B-list or C-list celebrity. This was an A-list celebrity that obviously shall remain nameless. However, we literally had to drop everything to accommodate them so that I could come and, show them the properties and, get whatever goal they were trying to get accomplished. So immediately I call Alyshia and a few other agents at the firm. And of course, in, pure confidence, I let them know what was going on. I let them know that we needed all hands on deck. We needed transportation. We needed properties. Like, that's the other thing, right? Like, you have to hope and pray that there is inventory that they're even remotely going to be interested in. And pocket listings were allowed at the time. However, this particular individual was looking for something very specific. It wasn't going to be something that you just call up a few wholesalers or, call up a few people to see if they're interested. It was a very specific task that we were, presented with. And long story short, we rallied up the troops. I got my girls together and we set up the showings. We did everything that we needed and should be doing to accommodate, this person. And then we did everything right, guys. I promise.
We did our job.
Listen, so the transportation
Yeah, we went above and beyond.
We went above and beyond. Okay, didn't we have bottles? I think we had bottles in there.
We had the whole spread.
Yeah, we did everything that this person could have ever dreamed of, which is why we're still in contact today. But what happened?
Well, and you have to paint the scene. It's the
paint the scene. I'm gonna let you paint the scene.
Thick of summer. It's the heat of summer. We're sweating, trying to blot ourselves to look presentable.
Right. And this is like 2 seconds outside the car, guys. So we have AC, right, and all of that. But in Houston, 100+ degree weather, nobody is safe. No AC is safe.
None.
No makeup is safe.
You don't even stand a chance.
We couldn't not show up in makeup.
No.
Like, we had to wear makeup.
We had to be presentable.
So what happened, girl? What had happened?
So we come back from one of the showings and the AC on the Sprinter goes out.
What the fuck?
I know, literally. So his manager calls Courtney and he's like, yo, it's hot. Like,
what's happening?
The AC is not working.
He definitely said yo.
Yes.
He was a yo guy.
So this is, again, proper preparation.
Yeah.
Prevents poor performance.
Right.
Because I know my car, we had to throw the car seat in the back. And,
right.
But it wasn't, we were pretty much ready. We had to improvise.
Yeah.
Luckily, the client was super cool. He ended up popping in the car with me.
And he wanted to be in the car with Alyshia, let's be clear. But you know what else is interesting? I know that a lot of real estate agents are super self-conscious about their vehicles. And, I think I've had a Mercedes as long as I've at least owned the firm. But to be honest with you, before that, I really just did what worked for me.
Yeah.
Like, I loved, can't even remember what I had, but I think it was a Mazda CX-9 Signature. Okay. And it had like the brown seats.
Signature.
It was so nice, right?
Yes.
And I knew if something ever happened that I was going to buy that car again. But saying all that to say, it really does make a difference how you show up to these individuals. I've heard crazy stories about, agents renting cars to show properties to certain people. But luck would have it, you had a black Jaguar, I had a black Mercedes.
Yes.
And obviously they wanted to be in the car with Alyshia. So, it just worked out and they felt comfortable, right? Like, could you imagine if that would happen and you're in, let's just face it, right? A Toyota Camry that's going to have a little bit of a bumpier ride. I mean, it is what it is. These are the facts. And I have even had to rent lesser, valuable vehicles. And the drive is not the same. It's a bumpy ride. The sound system may not be what, you're accustomed to. Yeah. So hate to be a car snob, but at the end of the day, like, this is a part of our service offering.
It all ties into image.
It all ties into it.
Yeah.
So the comfortability that they got by getting in the vehicles with us, not only did it allow for the comfort, it also allowed us to speak to them one-on-one, because we gave them the privacy that, they really requested and wanted. They didn't want to be in the same car with us while we were showing. We were, letting them follow us with the showings. But by the time that happened, they wanted to be wherever they could get some AC.
Yeah.
Right? So that was really, really cool. So what did we do after that? I can't remember. Didn't we just go out for drinks? We went out for after we finished the show?
The car ride kind of allowed us to build the rapport, though.
Yeah.
It was, and in my mind, I never came out of, I don't want to sound salesy, but I never came out of like performance mode.
Exactly.
Even though I'm driving, I'm still thinking, how can I get to know you? How can I build this rapport? So we talked like the whole drive.
Wow.
And
we were deep in the country, so that was a long drive.
It was a long drive. It was. But like you said, we got drinks after, and they're still our clients to this day. We still have that relationship.
I love it. I love it. And it just goes to show that
it does.
And what did we do? We solved the problem.
Didn't we just solve it? We did. Solution
solvers. Yeah.
Hi, ladies.
Hey. Why are you here? Why? Because you're sick?
I'm a little coarse.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well,
should I
put it on
drop
heavy
it down?
for us?
Is this better?
Spit on it. Put it a little heavy on it.
Tara said this was better, so I'm going to talk like this.
I like that.
But I need to hear you, though. Like,
how y'all doing today?
We're good.
Good. Y'all ready to play a game?
No.
Yes. No. Well, you're going to play anyway. I see y'all have some shots there. This is how this is going to go.
I can't wait to take mine.
I'm going to sing a few lines of a song, and I need y'all to finish it. If you mess it up or you don't know it, you have to take a shot. Okay?
Let's hope it's old school R&B.
Kind of, it's a good mix of both. Okay. But I have 3 songs for both of you.
Make her go first.
Alyshia,
okay.
You know the rules.
She don't, really.
Well, sing the song, okay? That's all I need you to do.
All right, let's see.
All right, ready?
And if she doesn't, she takes the shot.
That's right.
Ooh, I'm nervous.
Let's do it. My singing voice is bad today. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you.
And now my heart can't take no more. I can't keep running back to you.
Hey, okay, she got that.
Don't hit me with the Shanti now.
And if you give me some boy, swear to God, we gonna see.
All right, you ready for your first one?
Yeah.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to.
I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all. But I keep moving too fast.
I think you're moving too fast.
Close enough. Close enough. Close enough.
Was
I think it was.
I know.
Yes,
I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I'm that person.
Quiet on the set. Quiet on the set.
But I do get to. I won, right?
Yeah, y'all good. Okay, Alyshia, we're back to you, babe.
Tied. Wait, it's a competition? Okay, hold on.
Oh, she's the first one that ever wanted to compete. But yes, okay, let's go. Okay, so how about loser takes a shot at the end?
Oh.
And technically, I'm not gonna lie, you did better than me on the first one, but it was easy.
Okay.
But I'm gonna let her have that. So she's up 1.
We'll see about this next one. You ready?
So 1-0.
All right. I get those goosebumps every time, yeah. You come around, yeah.
Something in my mind, yeah. Worry about when I...
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Look, take that shit. Oh, wait.
We're going to take it at the end. Loser's going to take a shot.
It's 1-1
right now.
0.
You know, does anyone know Travis Scott's song word for word?
I know, because he can't even hear the voice.
Right.
But right now? BB, are you in the show? Like, this is so funny.
BB just wants me to get it refill.
No, next song, Courtney, you're up. I put that on my mama, on my hood. I look fly. I look good.
Can't touch my bag. Wish you could. I look fly. I look too good.
Hey, okay.
On my mama.
Hey.
On my hood. I look fly. I look good.
I know that's right.
I know that
one. All right, Alyshia. This your last one, boo.
The pressure.
Riding with my twin and them. And we all look good.
Oh, you better fucking get this.
I know the song.
You want me to do it again?
Keep going.
I don't.
Riding with my twin and them.
I'm not a
and we all look
girl.
good as She said she my op, but I don't know. I had to look her up.
I don't even know.
Okay, well, that's a no.
So this is a high net worth individual representative right here, okay? You don't even know Cardi B in it.
I know the chorus.
Oh, Lord.
You know what, though?
I do.
This is perfect. You fit right in. You are great.
Thank you.
They never know that crowd.
I don't, yeah.
Wow. Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Are y'all?
Take it. Okay. You are so amazing.
Woo. Thank you. As are you.
Wow. Can y'all believe she don't know Cardi B?
No. I don't even dance when I go out to the club.
Really? You just stand there looking beautiful like a stallion. How tall are you again?
5'9".
So in the, realm of games, right? One thing I forgot to ask Alyshia. What is that, guys?
I know.
What do I ask everybody?
If you're single?
Yes. So as we close this out.
Yes.
Are you single?
I am.
Oh.
I am.
Like how single? You're single?
I'm single.
No strings attached? Single.
No strings attached. Dating. Open. Dating.
Do you want to settle down?
I do.
Okay.
Sooner than later. I'm very career oriented right now. I'm going to give myself another year or two.
That's a short period. Yeah. I like that.
I know what I want.
Well, you heard it here. Gentlemen, not ladies. Okay. Gentlemen, you've heard it here. She is ready to mingle and single. And I love that. I love that for you.
Thank you. I love it for me too. I really do.
I love it.
Thank you.
Okay, so we good with the games?
You had one more, but you just hijacked my whole shit.
I just went though, didn't I?
You went second.
I'm trying to right away my
Should we do another song?
What's the next
I
word?
don't think so.
BB.
Well, it does need to be even.
What's the
It's Cardi B.
And what's that song?
That's Tomorrow
Glorilla?
too. With
Tomorrow. And it's tomorrow too. That's why I think you didn't know it. Because it's the remix. They put Cardi.
I know, that's the best one.
You ready for your last song, boo? All right.
Don't fail me now.
Can we talk for a minute?
Girl, I want to know your name.
Period.
Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name.
Okay.
So we got the voice.
We kind of. What was that?
I don't know. I heard
Isn't
something.
that what they call that?
I heard something.
I think it's a melody. Melodies from heaven rain down on me. Rain down on me.
you know, Kirk.
Kirk is
somebody got to be
Shout out to Kirk. Shout out to Kirk. I can't. All right, y'all. That was good. So, Alyshia, this conversation has been incredible. I can't believe you let all the gems out.
Yes.
However, this is what we do in Texas. We are one of the leading firms that is looking to empower and educate real estate agents, buyers, sellers, landlords, tenants, everyone in the industry that's looking to learn about new information so that we can, just help each other out a little bit more.
Yeah.
I really, really love that as the sports and entertainment lead of the division here at the firm, you are just grasping that, so well and so tightly. And you certainly have the skill set for it. Tell everyone where they can find you online so that they can use your services.
Of course. My Instagram is Realtor Queen AK. I also have YouTube, Realtor Queen AK. What else do I have? Facebook,
a lot of stuff.
Alyshia Kimberly. Best way to get in contact with me is Instagram, though.
Okay.
Realtor Queen AK.
Perfect. And as a firm at Collective Realty Co., we are looking to partner with a lot more high net worth individuals in the state so that we can expertly guide you towards all of the goals that you have in investing into real estate, as well as relocating here and, pairing us with your agents so that we can work hand in hand with them to offer you the highest level of service possible. So until next time.